SportzEdge alongside John Pierson. I'm Noah Finz, and we have a special guest in with us tonight, Martinus Evans. Martinus, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Martinus has been a big contributor to our website, SportsEdge.com. If you haven't followed his story, right? You started off with the doctor telling you need to lose some weight, and before you know it, you're working on getting ready for your second marathon.
Yes, sir, indeed. You know, he told me I need to lose weight, and now I'm here.
And there you are. This looks like a couple pounds heavier.
Yes, I was around 330 pounds there. My biggest weight was 360 pounds. Now I'm down to like 270.
When you look back at that, do you say to yourself, how did I let myself get to that point?
In a sense, it's crazy to see myself and say, wow, man, I was actually that big. Yeah. Instead of how did I let myself get there?
Yeah, right.
Well,
right.
we want to hear more of your story, but we figured tonight was the perfect night to have you in because we had the Boston Marathon going.
Yes,
obviously,
yes.
This was a big sporting event going on. John, the Boston Marathon today, kind of an emotional day, really for the whole country.
Yeah, they've been running this thing for a long time. 118 times they've run the marathon, but today's running different from all others. Very emotional in light of what happened last year, a bombing that terrorized the end of the race, killing 3 people, wounding and maiming others. But Boston and really the whole country rallied around the memory of the victims, popularizing the phrase Boston Strong. So today, thousands of people came out to support and not just run the Boston Marathon, but to show some strength that a couple of psychopaths will not scare them away. People who were unable to finish the race last year as a result of the bombing were given a chance to run the race again, and for the first time in 30 years, an American won it. Meb Kevlesky in time of 2 hours, 8 minutes, 37 seconds. 10 minutes after that, the women's winner came in, Rita Jeptu, in 2 hours, 18 minutes, 57 seconds. And over on SportsEdge.com, we have a list of how runners from our state of Connecticut made out today. That's over on our website, SportsEdge.com. I tell you what, though, I look at those numbers, finishing 26 miles plus in 2 hours. It just blows my mind.
It's crazy just to think about it. When I ran my marathon, I finished in 6 hours and 46 minutes. So he actually lapped me 3 times.
That was only your first one, though.
That was my first one.
I doubt he did his first one in 2 hours and 8 minutes. you know, I mentioned earlier that runners who didn't have a chance to finish last year were given a chance to finish this year. Well, that included the Hoyts. Dick Hoyt and his son Rick. Rick has cerebral palsy, and for the last 31 years, Dad has been pushing Rick's wheelchair over the course. Last year was supposed to be their last year of doing this, having done it 31 years. But they didn't want it to end last year with the way, you know, with the bombing and everything, and they weren't able to finish. So here they were for their 32nd straight year. By the way, Dick is 74 years old, and there he is pushing his son for over 26 miles, 74 years old. This will be his last year. Rick will continue doing it. He's got to get a new pilot, but he'll continue doing it. So what a just tremendous story.
Yeah, unbelievable. And the power of a child. You never know how much you're going to love something and do something until you have a child. So good for them.
Let's get back to your story. Mm-hmm. What did you say you were down to? About what?
I'm down to about 270.
And really the goal for you in running marathons and in running was to lose weight. It wasn't to run 208, right? No,
it's to lose weight, you know, to be the healthiest as I can be, and to stay along with my family as long as I can be here. With all this weight, man, it really held on to me. So to actually lose it and to actually feel different about it is the greatest thing possible.
You feel more healthy?
I feel more healthier. And to actually the thought of like running a marathon amazes me every time I think about it. To sit there and say, man, I really ran that thing.
Yeah, and crossing the finish line has to feel amazing.
It's amazing, you know. I didn't know if I wanted to cry, laugh, or just wanted something to eat, pass out. It was one of the greatest things I ever did in my life.
We're gonna